Hi guys, it's Heidi and welcome back to What Can We Find in the Bins Today? In the Goodwill bins. It looks like we have found a tripod in pretty good condition, but I don't need a tripod. So let's keep searching here. Lots of little toys. Here's a shoe. I think that was a Merona shoe, which if you're not familiar, Merona is a brand that Walmart used to carry. I'm not sure if they phased that brand out or if it's still around. So if you notice to my left, there is a pair of cowboy boots. These cowboy boots were super sticky and the material just came off right in my hands. But it was a decent brand, I believe. So I'm not sure what that was all about. Some golf clubs in there. I'm actually interested in maybe picking up some of those golf clubs. Oh, I love these little skeleton creatures, but this guy was missing a leg, and I was sad about it because it was just like I would have picked that up. Hunter Hayes. A funny story on that. I think that my mom made me go to a Hunter Hayes concert one time before he was popular. He's a Pokemon VHS. I love Pokemon. I know all of my Pokemon. Not really, but I know most of them. Here's a great little pair of shorts, Avia shorts. I believe Avia is another Walmart brand. Oh, and then this guy here, the green guy, Lego Duplo crocodile. That would have been a quick 20 bucks, but he's rather big, and he's also missing the top plate. I don't know if you guys remember the commercials for that guy, but like you can push him along the floor and he would eat up like the Duplo sized Legos off the floor. Really cool. Just a little piece of art. Just a random no brand wallet there, lady's wallet. And then I found this cool wooden fish. It was had a broken fin, a tail fin there, and it was a little rough on the back, so I put it back. But if it would have been in good condition, I probably would have picked that up. It's kind of sad to see some of the broken things that end up there because there would be a lot more treasures, but I guess that's just part of the hunt. Let's go through, and this was like a hard case for CDs, DVD-ROMs. That was a cute summer shoe, and it was actually in pretty good shape. And I was just like, oh, where's the other one? There it is. And the other shoe was way more worn than that first shoe that I picked up, so I didn't even bother. This is a Lily Pulitzer Estee Lauder collab. Super cute print, but there was tons of ink on the front of that thing, and it was just kind of like a cheaper makeup bag, not very good quality, so I didn't bother. I did look up comps, and I think that it had been sold for like $5 or something, but with that much damage to the front, I don't think that it would have resold at all, so. Tons of McDonald's wrapped toys. I wonder if those come directly from McDonald's themselves. Like, does McDonald's sell all of their Happy Meal toys? And if not, do they just donate them to Goodwill? I mean, it's quite possible. It would be a tax write-off for the corporation, probably, right? A lot of phones too, telephones, old landline phones. I do realize that people still use those, especially businesses. And they're quite expensive in the store as far as a retail. I wonder if I would scan those with my Google Lens, if they would bring back decent comps. They probably would, but I would have no way of checking them, you know, like I don't have a landline myself, so I couldn't personally verify that they were in good working condition. I thought this might be a, what is it? Oh, Vera Bradley, but it was like a knockoff Vera Bradley, or maybe Vera Bradley is a knockoff brand herself from some other line. I don't know. I actually do find quite a bit of Vera Bradley stuff. See all of that brown fluff? I wonder where that came from. Like a pillow or a dog bed or something? I don't know. It was everywhere. It's another no branded case. Sometimes I wonder why I bother looking at the stuff that I do, but I do. That's a pretty rough shaped boot there that I just picked up. Lots of VHS tapes. This was still sealed. It was a Scrooge movie. Kind of looked like it was probably filmed back in the 40s or 50s. It's probably just a little lipstick purse. I'm not sure what else you would put in there. Those were kind of fun. Sometimes you'll see people pushing carts around that are literally filled with shoes. From the very bottom to the top. And then they just keep stacking. They just keep piling. You know, I think that said Madewell. I didn't take the time to, sometimes it's a little gloomy in there and you can't really see the well very well. And I just probably passed up some Madewell boots. Nice pair of Wonderwall shorts. This probably would have sold. I'm not really sure what Wonderwall is, and I didn't take the time to look it up. They were in pretty good shape. Oh, except that button. Now I remember. That button had back button had popped off. It's one of those little foam pumpkins. This was an Iron Man whiteboard, dry erase board. I didn't end up getting it, but that would have been good for like a kid or something. This box was interesting. I'm not sure what it was. Again, I should have used Google Lens, but with like the slots like that, would that have been like a beekeeping box? I don't know. This book was kind of interesting, and it probably would have been a good pickup. However, somebody's dog got a hold of it, so. I'm not sure if I ended up with that book or not. I don't remember. Sometimes it takes me a while to go through everything that I do pick up. I am not a professional digger like some people. Okay, so here's another like brand new kids toy in the box, never been taken out. The package was a little bit damaged. I didn't take the time to look it up. Probably should have, but I didn't. I thought this book was strange. It said something like about Santa Claus, and then it was full of like bugs on the front cover. There's a Guinness World Record book. That toy had also never been opened. And then these were just like little beaded picture frames. Would have been good for a craft project. You do find a lot of crafty items there. Like I found an entire box of straight pins that I really could have used for a sewing project, but I didn't pick them up. You know, it literally would have costed me probably 20 cents, and I left them behind. I was really confused what this comb was that was on this long handle. There's somebody's craft project. Alright, on to the next one. I found this pillow and I had to take the time to record it because I thought that it was gorgeous. Like the parrots and everything on it, like, wow. But the quality of the pillow was trash other than the artwork. And was that a horn or something there to the left? I don't know. The things that you miss. This was just like craft book paper, which it was really pretty paper. And I was trying to think, do I have a purpose for this? And it's just like, maybe not. Somebody's alloy wheel, the rim. This here, I thought was a Vera Bradley. And it wasn't. Somebody tossed their Bible into the bins. There's tons of wooden puzzles like that. Melissa and Doug one, and all of the puzzle pieces are just gone. These boots were really pretty. They were by the brand Justice, which Justice, it used to be a kid's store that was like the Limited's little sister store. And then I think it went out of business because it was only in malls. And now Walmart sells it. These boots were kind of clean. They were Target boots. That was a Bob the Builder toy. That yellow sheet. I'm not sure what that belonged to, but it was a halfway decent Nike sandal. And I thought the silverware tray was kind of cool, but I don't need a silverware tray. So this was another interesting book. Hello Kitty toy from McDonald's, I believe. I think I was checking that little pony out to see if it was a Little People, but it wasn't. And then I saw this Thomas the Tank that was like covered in mud. It's kind of a heavyweight little train. I suppose you could pick those up and lot them together. There was a little Frozen toy. I did pick that guy up just because I have other Frozen toys that need to be lotted together within a group. They don't weigh very much either, so... Oh, and is that Dory? Dory the fish from Finding Nemo. There's Pumbaa from The Lion King. And that was another Disney toy from one of the newer movies. I'm unfamiliar with the name, but I went ahead and picked that one up too. Oh, that was a nice UGG slipper. Huh. I'm not crazy about slippers just because I know how like people put their bare feet in them. Kind of weird. I thought this dish was really cute. It had a Made in Japan sticker on it. And because I was filming, I didn't take the time to look it up. My Little Pony with bad hair. Looks like there's also a Transformer there in the middle. It was another little woodsy guy from Target, I believe. I think I ended up putting him back because the other little woodsies that I've picked up haven't sold. This bag I picked up, well, I didn't buy it, but I could tell there was something in it, and I was just like, I better look in there and make sure there's nothing good in there. And there wasn't. Not a whole lot of good finds on this trip. This was a bag of seashells. This is not the first time that I have found a bag of seashells. I should have probably picked up those envelopes just for personal use, you know. This is a little bunny blanket, super cute. The only thing is that he was pretty dirty. So I didn't pick him up. I was considering it though, as you can tell. Alright guys, well, I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the entirety of the video. Thank you for everyone who subscribed and liked my videos. You guys have a great day, and I will see you later.